Like, it's data in every loss. Like in life, like journal about life, it's data in life losses. Like the lower you buy it, the higher it's going to go up. You feel me? So if you would have brought, like at the end of the global financial crisis, you would have been up over almost 900%. See, the thing is, the news would never say, hey minority, hey black person, hey broke white person. If you invest in the SPX, it'll go up over 900%. And the poor can always get richer by investing in these assets. Like the rich get richer because the rich understand how to get rich. What will make the poor get richer is, you know, what I'm doing. Getting these assets and just spreading the knowledge. Never budget, keep getting in debt, you know, never invest. So it's like them three things right there will make the poor get poor unless, you know. What's good, YouTube? Man, it's another great day to be back. Why is it another great day to be back? Well, you know how they say the rich only get richer? Well, guess what? The poor get richer too. I'm part of the poor class there. The minorities get richer every day as well. Why do minorities get richer every day as well? Well, if you own these assets, if you own at least 5 or if you own one of them, you're getting richer every day because, man, these assets gonna keep accumulating wealth. Why should you invest? Well, this is why you should invest, because it increases self-reliance. It is no cap on salary, and it can fund your whole lineage lifestyle. I'm gonna remember that probably like the next couple of videos. Today what we're going over is how can you learn from your losses, or why losses are inevitable, or just in general the things I learned from my losses. And honestly, in life, you already know in life you gotta lose. I done lost in life a lot of times. I done lost in investing and trading a lot of times. But as we can all tell, bro, if you journal or write down or reflect on your past mistakes, you can always get better. And that's the same way with trading and investing. If you're investing long term, look at this. Long term, the stock market will always increase your net worth because the stock market is always increasing. Despite it being a .com crash, global market crash, oil price uncertainty, trade tension, a plandemic, you feel me? The stock market is always going to generate profits over time because the top 500 public companies in the US will only grow because the US economy will only grow. But if you're scared of losing money through the stock market or investing, that's what my channel is for, to show you ways where you can minimize your risk by like 30%. Because check this out, man, it's some sectors on here that I want to invest in, but I want to limit my risk by 30% with my profits being over, 200%. I'm already in some of these sectors and they already look like RR, that thing went up over 100%, APLD went up over 100%, Nvidia went up over 100%. A lot of cryptos are up. A lot of cryptos are down as well because of Trump news, but we're going to discuss that. But yeah, start out, with the SPX index and buy it once it gets to the 200 EMA, once it's oversold on the RSI, or once it dipped down like 20%. Because look, every dip, the lower you buy it, the higher it's going to go up. You feel me? So if you would have bought like at the end of the global financial crisis, you would have been up over almost 900%. So man, first thing first, I want to say I am not a financial advisor, but I do have disciplined diamond hands. It took me a little while to get disciplined diamond hands, but I got them, No strategy wins 100%. That's what I want to go over first. No strategy wins 100%. Why don't no strategy win 100%, and how did I learn that within my investor strategy? So no strategy wins 100%. What does that mean? Okay, so my strategy is buy the dip below 30 RSI, at least on a weekly or monthly, at a demand area. So I saw Intel was at a demand area below that 30 RSI, and I missed out because I didn't take the trade, but at the same time I was already in stuff and I was like, I'm already in enough. But Trump tried to crash Intel. That's why I'm saying Trump be manipulating the market. How he manipulating the market? Well, before the US got a 10% stake in Intel, Trump said the CEO of Intel needs to be fired, and he really made a dictatorship tweet because the president can't fire a CEO of a company, but he threatened he was gonna fire the CEO, and then a couple days later came back on his word. And when he came back on his word, he also said a 10%, US taking a 10% stake in Intel. So it went to the moon, but I was really watching it when it was down here at these levels, And what this thing says is no strategy wins 100%. And honestly, no strategy will win 100%. And at the same time, even if something in your criteria is there, you might not even get in it, and then you're gonna miss out. But when you miss out, do not have fear or greed. Do not revenge trade. Trading reveals emotions. It reveals weaknesses, whether it's fear, greed, or revenge trading. Yeah, like VSAT. Okay, VSAT. I sold VSAT early. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot where I sold them at, but I got in around 9, and because it was at a demand area, it wasn't oversold. But I was reading a lot, and they was getting a lot of major deals with ships, and they was just expanding their company with a lot of contracts. So I knew their revenue was gonna go crazy. I knew they was gonna grow. I just knew they was gonna do some big things. But at the same time, I sold out a little early. So once I did that, I just let it run, because what a lot of people will do is say something ran up, or the old me say it ran up, and I would be like, oh, it ran up. I would feel too greedy. I would have too much greed, like, oh, let me collect more profits, let me collect more profits, let me throw more in. But it's like, bruh, if something already going up and you throw more in, you're just risking Okay, this is the next thing. Losses help you craft and perfect for more profits. How can losses help you craft and perfect for more profits? Well, if you journal about it, that's the main thing. You have to journal about it, whether it's through your phone or writing it down. Because once you understand what went wrong, you can not do that anymore. Like for Ethereum, where I went wrong is I had all these I had everything marked up, when to buy, when to sell. But where I went wrong was I brought it down here around like 1600. Then I saw it getting a little choppy around 1800 right here, and I sold out. Like, how did that help me with my future trades? Well, now I don't sell early. I've been holding APLD since, I can't see my average cost, but since below 10. I've been holding hood. I started getting in hood at below 50, and now look. But at the same time, it came with, I guess, season. I had to get a little season on my skin and learn through my journaling to like, how can I hold my trades longer? How can I hold my investments longer? I learned that through time, and it really takes patience. And I'm gonna drop a video about, I guess, investing psychology and emotions next. Another thing investing reveals, or failures reveal, is it reveals emotional weakness, whether it's fear, greed, or revenge trading. Where a lot of people mess up is they don't do their own analysis. They just have fear or greed. Like, say, okay, for the news, when Trump dropped that news, they try to fear people into selling. And if you get feared easy, you're going to sell out of your position. You're going to sell out here. You're going to sell your stocks here when it was only going to go down, what, 200 more bucks, and then go back up a whole 1,000 plus. So it's like, are you gonna let fear control you? Because if you was fearful throughout, if you're fearful throughout Trump tweets, and you sell when something, when you sell right here at 5,000, it go down to 4,800, then it go all the way back up to 6,700. You can't. The poor is not gonna get richer. The poor can't get richer doing that move. So it's like, you can't be allowing fear to control you. Then you can't allow greed to control you. Like, look, check this out, right? They say these sectors gonna grow. Don't get too greedy and just buy everything in these sectors, you feel me? Because, I mean, they can still pull back, and then it could still be a bad company. So it's like, still gotta do your own homework. And there's data in every loss to get better. Like I just told y'all how I got better with, what I was just saying. Y'all can do the same thing. Like, it's data in every loss. Like, in life, like, journal about life. It's data in life losses. Like, okay, I can't handle my money in life. How can I handle my money better? Okay, I can get a budget. And when I write down that budget, I'm automatically getting better. So it's like, hey, we can all get better at life. But I wanted to drop this video about some things I learned, and a little bit about the news. I might drop the news more because, like, I do be reading the news, and I could, I might could even do a little newsletter. I ain't gonna lie, could drop a newsletter. But at the same time, like, we gonna get to this money, and Honestly, my real goal is to make the poor get richer every day, because like the rich get richer because the rich understand how to get richer. And the poor get poorer because the poor only understand how to get poor. But it's like, bro, if you poor, it's like you don't even think you understand how to stay poor. But it's like a way to stay poor is never budget, keep getting in debt, never invest. So it's like them three things right there will make the poor get poorer unless, you start learning more and more. But what will make the poor get richer is, what I'm doing, getting these assets and just spreading the knowledge. But I appreciate y'all for checking this out, bro. Hey, the poor is only gonna get richer if you watching this channel. Let's get to the investments. Let's get to the money. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm out. Let's get it, bro. We finna eat today.